Hello, this is Richard from the Tech Review, and today we're going to be reviewing another version of Basis. The next version, which is Alpha 1, just came out a couple days ago, and I thought I would compare the problems that were with Build 6 and see if this improved on anything. So, this is a fresh install. This is not like before how I had it pre-installed, just because I want to do that. And the last time, that was about my 4th or 5th retake, so let's get started. Now we have to restart. Come on, load. Okay, it's restarting. Booting down. Okay, let me just press enter. Ooh, a brand new loading screen that actually fixes the first problem for it looking a bit too generic. Let's see if it actually fixes the loading bar problem. Does it? It's still slightly inaccurate. Not a big deal, as long as they fixed it and as long as he fixed it on the shutdown loading bar, I really couldn't care anymore. But at least that has a new background. This has not changed, which is a shame. So this is still kind of a problem. This very generic looking screen. Let's log in. Before I do anything. Ooh, here's something new. He actually put on a brand new background. That also fixes another problem with it looking a bit too generic. I like it. Of course, like default, doesn't have anything added to the dock. I'm not gonna add the problems list this time because I figured out he said it was unfixable, so I'm not gonna keep asking him to fix it. Yeah, it's mostly just the same. Now, what I didn't do last time is show what it has for the video player. He did not include VLC on default, but I think he included this. Oh yeah, that's also another problem, which I'll get to. What is this? I'm pretty sure this is GNOME Movie Player. Oh, come on. But regardless, it does have a movie player. I do hope that he puts in... I do hope that he replaces it with VLC eventually, which I'm pretty sure he did say he would do. Now, this is another problem I mentioned before. When you first install this, it asks you to complete the installation. So, I'm just going to do that. Maybe this actually did fix it. Did this actually fix that problem, or... Yeah, I'm still gonna need to download and install those extra packages. Yep. Make sure to install all that crap. I'm not gonna bore you with doing that, but I don't want to have to do this. Because it's just time consuming and it should come pre-installed. I shouldn't have to be installing it myself, or don't even include it at all. What else is there to show? Oh yeah, that's also another thing I didn't show before. on the software and update section, what you're going to want to do is switch the server, because it comes, when you first get it, it comes with the server for Singapore. You're going to want other, select the best server. For instance, mine is the United States server. Let's just let this do the tests. Shouldn't take that long. Yeah, but if you do keep it on the Singapore server and you're all the way on the other side of the globe like I am, you're going to experience some very, very terrible download speeds when you're trying to get updates. So I do recommend that you change the server if you're in a different country. If you're not in a different country, there could be multiple servers in your country that could be better. This looks like it's doing something. If you guys are wondering, I'm not going to bore you and make you sit here while Steam installs. I'm probably in this video before that, but here's the server that it picked the best for me, which is the United States server, of course. There we are. Is there any additional drivers? I bet there are for VirtualBox, because VirtualBox still does have its own driver. Oh, wait a minute, no, it doesn't on this case. I think I was actually referring to guest editions. Oops. Yeah, but this is... You don't have to change anything else in here if you don't want to, but... There. Let me close that. Might as well check for updates. I'm not gonna check for updates and bore you guys to death, but there's really nothing else that new. He did not fix. He did partially. I'm not sure if he actually fixed the loading bars, but he did fix the generic splash screen. He fixed the generic background, and let's see. I don't think he fixed the lock problem, but let's try it. Lock. No, he did not, unfortunately. So I can't count that as a problem to cross off. But all in all, he did fix 2 of the problems that I know of. No. I kind of lied. I'm gonna just, since it's at 85%, might as well just wait for it to end, and then I'll just shut the thing down to make sure. Well, just to make sure, I meant to say, that the loading screen actually is fixed. Those loading bars. 99. Come on. Come on. You can see I'm quite impatient. I will be including the same links that I did in the last video in this description. And I have to press return to continue. Oh, really? No. Screw you, Steam. I'm gonna wait for later. Come on! We're not gonna be seeing Steam because I don't have an account. Let's power this thing off and see if it's fixed. Showing some potential. Nope, not fixed. But Let me just minimize that of wood. And that. But, yeah, I did. Just to recap, this particular one mostly just fixed the generic looking parts. It didn't fix anything else. This is not a build. This is actually the Alpha 1. So it's not build 7, it's Alpha 1. But just to recap, it did fix the generic looking splash screen, and it did fix the generic looking background. It did not fix the inaccurate loading bars. It did not fix the generic looking login screen. It does not add items to the dock by default, but like I said, I'm not going to add that as a problem again because I think he said it was unfixable. And it did not fix Steam. And it also did not fix the lock screen touchscreen problem. Well, I'm just gonna wrap up this video. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.